Information has come to light tonight concerning the Robstown ISD's new superintendent, Dr. Jose Moreno. We have learned that Moreno was the former superintendent of Livernia ISD. During a problem they had there was a sexual assault scandal. That scandal rocked the high school and made headlines across the country. You might remember the incident back in 2016 where 13 Livernia high school athletes were arrested in connection with a series of sexual assaults involving at least 20 victims who were also students. A year later, Moreno resigned from the district, and on Monday it was announced, as you'll remember, as we reported here, that Moreno was the lone finalist for the Robstown ISD's superintendent's job. Today, the Robstown ISD released the following statement. The Robstown School Board was aware of the terrible tragedy that occurred at Livernia ISD with students of the football program sexually assaulting the younger students. It goes on to say that investigations confirmed that Dr. Moreno had no knowledge of any of those activities until they were reported by the students to law enforcement authorities. In fact, they say he was praised for his leadership through those problems.